Hey Taurus, EverlongMystic here. So I've got some Wizard of Oz cards. I have a deck of playing cards, and then I bought 13 packs of old Wizard of Oz trading cards. So I've shuffled all the packs, and this is your pack. So we're gonna open it, and we're gonna get some messages. I also have just a regular tarot. I'm not really sure how this is going to go. I did not practice on myself because I only have so many of these packs. So let's go ahead and open up your pack and see what your messages are. All right. So here they're going into the haunted forest. So we've got the haunted forest. Let's see, do I want to put the picture? And here, okay, so this is Toto and Dorothy escaping the mean lady. This is, I think, when Dorothy arrives. She arrives at a place far, far away. And this is the song. This is singing a song, Glinda the Good Witch. There's a lot of cards here. So Ding Dong the Witch is dead. Okay, so this is them celebrating the Wicked Witch. Okay, so this is kind of what starts out. Is this what starts out the journey? No, this is the end. Here's the conversation here. So Dorothy says, I'd give anything to get out of Oz altogether, but which is the way back to Kansas? I can't go the way I came. That's true. The only person who might know would be, okay, yeah, this is the beginning. Okay. Dorothy falling into the pig pen. Uh-oh, Taurus. There might be a snafu ahead. Okay, Poppy's putting you to sleep. They finally get to the wizard and, well, to where he's supposed to be, and the bell is out of order. So, maybe a mild disappointment here. And then the last one is courage, the lion. All right. So I think what I'm gonna do here, you're like my first one, so it's kind of test subject. I think what I'm gonna do is put all these together, because I don't think I'm gonna read all 10 of them. We're gonna see which ones of these want to come out for your message today. All right, so out of the 10, which ones are really for Taurus right now? So here's 2. I feel like we could do 4. One more. Okay. All right, so you have courage. Then you have the poppies. Then you have Dorothy falling into the pig pen. Dang it. And then we have the haunted forest. I think it's interesting that the haunted forest is coming after the fall into the pig pen, because I'm seeing this fall into the pig pen as some kind of snafu, right? And there's something that happens between the snafu and the haunted forest that gets you to actually explore it's almost like this snafu here. At first it's like, oh man, I fell into the pig pen, right? But you get some kind of motivation from that takes you into this haunted forest. This haunted forest could be a symbol of like maybe going into your shadow, or going like in the underworld, or um, confronting a fear, that kind of thing. Now, I don't know if I like too much the poppies after the courage, because it's like there's something you're being called to be courageous for, right? And then no, I think I'm just gonna take a nap. It's like, oh, I don't know about that. So let's get our Wizard of Oz playing cards, and we're just gonna pull a couple for each one of these. So tell us about the courage for Taurus. So you have the Ace of Swords, which is Dorothy's shoes. But what I'm seeing is this spark here. I don't really remember a scene in the movie where her shoes are sparking like that, but I don't know. I was gonna watch the movie last night, and I didn't have enough time, so I didn't watch it. But it's like this spark of an idea, right? A spark of something mental. It's like it's a great idea to be courageous, but then somehow you go from this great idea to kind of taking a nap or sleeping on something, or perhaps going into the dream state. More swords. Oh, and check it out. That's awesome. So we have this great idea to be courageous, and I think it's cool that it's still the lion that is the king of swords. It's like he's kind of like he wants to wear that mantle. I like that. So let's get regular tarot. And we'll get one more card for the courage. His mouth is open here. It's like a declaration of something here. Kind of reminds me of like when you want to like do something different, or start something new, or do some kind of self-improvement, and you kind of put it out in the world as a form of accountability, insurance. But I've also heard that it doesn't always work. More swords. Check it out. All right. Wow, so this is the transition between this whole like wearing this courage mantle, this bright idea of being courageous and doing something about it, to taking a nap, because we have the eyes closed here, and still this inability to, not really an inability, it's a refusal. It's a refusal to make the decision. Why, I don't know. For some reason, we are deciding not to decide here. So we need to know about... We really need to know about the poppies here. So the Wicked Witch says, aha, you won't take a warning. I'll take care of you now instead of later. All right. So, this is not your idea, Taurus. Taking a nap on it, or taking a nap, going to sleep, avoiding whatever this, avoiding this, portion here, that's not necessarily your idea. Perhaps circumstances or someone else in your environment is preventing you from going through with it. But what we know about the movie is that the poppies are, yeah, they go to sleep, but they wake up. So it's not like they go into a forever sleep. They just have a little nap. So again, like there's some kind of road bump, just like what we're going to look at over here, some kind of road bump. Maybe this is the road bump. But let's see. Tell us more about the field of poppies for Taurus. Two of Swords. Ha! That's funny. So we have the Two of Swords, and this is, what is that? Is that like the fake? Is that the fake Oz? Is that like what he's pretending to be? So I kind of want to say that there's some kind of internal, maybe disagreement, Taurus, that if you were to wear this bravery, maybe you would be coming off as false in a way. We have a Scarecrow here, and he's showing up as the, I guess it would be the Knight of Hearts, Knight of Cups. But the message that the Scarecrow brings is, he's the one that needs the brain, right? So I don't really think it's saying here that you need a brain, because it's more of an emotional thing here. It's kind of like saying to, tap into your emotional intelligence here. Is it, like, it almost seems like it's asking a question, are you letting your emotions about something, tell you that you're being false in a way? Let's get one tarot card. It seems like this field of poppies is just like, kind of like a mental illusion based. It's like kind of working through the things, like the ways you delude yourself, or, oh, you have another two of Pentacles, but we also have the Six of Wands. This is kind of like deciding how you want to be seen. Yeah. So it's like you're working through, like you're kind of in the headspace, but there's feelings there, because we have this Jack of Hearts, right? So there's feelings there. It's not just logic or whatever, but you're trying to decide how you want to be seen, or how you should be seen. something like that. But it's in this kind of like dreamscape kind of place. All right, so let's look at this little hiccup here where Dorothy falls into the pig pen. I don't think, it doesn't really say how she falls in. Anyway, all right, let's get a couple of these. All right, a little hiccup for Taurus. Scarecrow again. Huh. So he's another knight. He's a he's a different kind of knight. So this is kind of changing your tune, kind of changing your tune here, because here he looks friendly and loving. Here he looks very serious, and it's the swords. So it's like Dorothy. She's messing around. I don't know if she was messing around on the top of the fence, but she fell into the pig pen, which is dangerous. She could have hurt herself. This is taking a serious look at something where you perhaps were careless. Scarecrow again. He's all the knights. What? So now you have the Knight of Wands. So it kind of like you get to thinking, and it's like, man, I need to do things differently. It's like you get this a little bit of inspiration here, and you figure out that you've got to do something differently. Whatever it is, it's like you do take action. So let's get one tarot card. You've got 3 knights on the table. Messages and action. And you have your third 2. You have 2, 2, 2. You also have 2 here. Wow. Perfect though, because it's the 2 of Wands, right? You thought about it, and you know where you need to go. You know what you need to do. He's already chosen what direction or what side or what have you, right? So that kind of makes sense. And what was it that you chose to do? To enter the haunted forest. Interesting. So, what does Taurus find in the haunted forest? The other night, are you kidding me? What? This is the Knight of Diamonds, of Pentacles, right? So this is a step-by-step plan. It's like you go into the haunted forest, you find a step-by-step plan, and it's funny because that's kind of like the one of the things about the yellow brick road, right? It's like follow the yellow brick road. Like if you follow it, it'll take you to the wizard, right? It's like you find this kind of step-by-step plan, or you find your own trail of breadcrumbs or something. It's like you find your current. It's like you find your current Because, like, sometimes we're not supposed to create, like, manipulate and create things, like, force things to happen. It's like we find the current that's our current so we can flow with the current, and it brings you exactly where you need to be. So you find this current in the haunted forest, and that, like I said before, it could just be you confronting a fear. And what do you need when you're gonna confront a fear? Courage. There's no more knights. So what are we gonna have here? What's the next card? So we have a 4. It's like you... I'm just saying this kind of like as like a road either to paradise or through paradise. This is the current. This is like... this is your ability to go with the flow. It's like you find it, and now it's like you can just go with the flow, like like when you're on that lazy river, you're just like shh, and but it's not lazy in a negative context, or it's not like feeling like you're lazy, like you're sleeping through something. It's ease. It's ease. All right, so last card. We need one more card. Finish this off. Ooh, this is a long reading. All right. You find your way to enlightenment here, Taurus. I like it. So we end with the Hanged Man. Brand new perspective. You're certainly not in the same place that you were before this started, right? You've found a current that suits you, and you've learned quite a bit. You have achieved some form of enlightenment here. I like it. All right, Taurus, this is your message. I'll see you later. Bye.